Hi everyone, it's Jody Stokes Familetti with Jody Stokes Fitness. Welcome to the 12 Days of Fitness. Today we're going to work on some shoulders and some abs. You've also got some triceps and some lunges you might have to catch up with, so stick with me. Okay, team, 7.5 pounds, 5 pounds, 3 pounds, starting with 12 reps today for shoulders. So if you have any shoulder issues, go really light with those weights. And remember, the most important thing is that we work concentric on the up, eccentric on the down, meaning you're fighting gravity on the down. So squeeze those other body parts. Right here, medial delt, also working what's called the axillary muscle, right through that armpit into the pec muscle. Also, traps and the rhomboid area that connects to the mid-spine. So be very focused on those shoulders and how we push down and up to the shoulder press. Push all the way up and through. If you can tap those weights together at the top, that starts to work the little upper part of that axillary muscle. Big push through. It's very interesting dynamic. I noticed that the colors of the wall change based on the pictures behind us. So bear through. Squeeze those elbows together, bring those arms in, try to keep those arms at 90 degrees and elbows high, really squeezing through the upper pectoralis minor toward the top. Good. And then we're going to take those weights and we're going to push them up. I know you're starting to feel it. Just hang in there. To the rear delt. And I always do the rear delt after this because I feel like it helps stretch out that shoulder. Most important right here is that you keep those elbows in front of the body best you can. And I always say you're kind of duct taping them in so they don't come away from your body. Keep that core in nice and strong and just open those arms up. To my other favorite, you know this, I do it for triceps too, medial delt, little tricep, and a little bit of the bicep. Taking it back to what I call the rear. So the rear delt up through, again, those traps, the rhomboid, you've got serratus muscles, everything through that upper back you're squeezing right now. If you're sitting all day, this is a great exercise because our upper back starts to get a little rounded. I'm now going to repeat that whole thing with lighter weights. So really stretch if you need to. Take your breaks because they are 12 reps. Awesome. To the upward row after this one. Nice and clean. Up. Pull those hands together and the elbows do come higher than the hands. I always say this one is like pulling your pants up way too high. Flip it, switch it, press it up for the shoulder press. And then we're going to bring it in for that pec deck. Again, squeeze. It's a little easier this time. And I'm going to lighten it up just a little bit on a couple of the reps that we did prior. Good. To the rear, we need a stretch right now. Awesome. To the anterior delt with both weights. If this is a little difficult for you, go ahead and just single arm, one arm at a time. And again, you can tell I'm only taking those arms right to shoulder height. To some more rears. Squeeze the backs of the arms up through that upper back. Keep your core in nice and strong. If you need a quick stretch, you guys go ahead and stretch those arms up above your head. So this is a one-arm shoulder press. I'm gonna do it with a lunge. And of course, I'm taking my knee all the way down to the mat. If that's bothersome on your knee, your front, or your back, just take that knee down as far as you can. And we're doing a lean back squeeze in that glute. Should you lean it forward to load that front leg, that shoulder and arm could come too far forward. So straight body up. Push that weight over your head. If you want to, you can turn that hand in towards your bod and then press it up toward the ceiling, which will engage a little bit of that bicep. So this one I love. What you're gonna do is you got one hand turned up, one hand turned down. So the hand that's facing down, you're going to take across your body and pull the other arms in back at your waist. Switch. So press, pull, press, pull. You're also getting in some forearms right here, which is great because, as I mentioned before, our greatest superhuman power as a human is to be able to hold things. This is the last one we're gonna do, pressing it up. And we're gonna finish off with what I call the cheerleader. So hang in there. Keep those elbows in best you can. I know that they're burning right now, so hang in there, guys. Yeah, you're feeling that. Anterior on both arms. We'll get the cheerleader in at the end. This one's important too because you're working a little bit of that lat muscle in the back. So anterior delt, that's the front part of the delt, and you're squeezing all the way back through that lat, which is right where your workout bra hits you, or for you men, just where your nice lats lay. We like them to be wide at the top and a little bit in at the bottom. So focus on that down. All right, and just to get a couple of legs in here too, and we're really tired at this point, you're gonna take it in for a bicep. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's why I call it cheerleader. Push it up, pull it down, and straighten. Little squat in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Keep going. I think I lose count on these. So just keep going to 12. You're almost there, or keep pushing through. Oh, and of course, one last press just to really put that burn in there. You guys, that was 9 minutes of shoulders. Thank you so much for your likes and subscribes. And that's it. Be fit.